But how is that affecting the automotive industry today as far as getting your hands on something?
Top to bottom, it starts at the supply, whether it's petroleum oil to make rubber, whether it's the metal they got to pull out of the ground to build something, the gold that they need for chips, capacitors, anything like that. It starts there and it kind of spirals down from there. There are typically in any one particular market meaning North America, Europe, Asia, something. There's typically probably 3 or 4 major manufacturers: Nippon Denso, Bosch, AC Delco, something like that. And these are the guys that will take and produce and then design and test multiple different aspects of something so they can actually create a part, and then they'll farm it out to the aftermarket and then have somebody pay them to build theirs in a slightly cheaper way and repackage it with a different box. But if you can't get access to the material to build it, then it's tough. The second thing is, whether it's a big name company like Bosch, which has been around for 50, 60, 70 years,
right,
they have the namesake, they've got a standard to uphold. They're OE suppliers, which means manufacturers are coming to them to buy their supply to put on brand new cars that are rolling off the assembly line. And that's going to make them more money than the guy buying stuff off the shelf. So they have to take a precedent too. So they have to allot a certain amount of stock for the new cars. They have to allot a certain amount of stock for their own in-house stuff for testing. Then they have to allot a certain amount for aftermarket. And then there's the distributors below that then get to buy everything up. And depending on who it is, out here, Worldpack's the big dog. Then you got SSF, who's the smaller, like local European warehouse. You've got McKinsey, which was another smaller one. I believe they went out of business just last year. City Auto Supply is another small one. And then there's like large scale O'Reilly, AutoZone, those guys that go nationwide.
Right.
They'll have to buy from one pool. And then whoever's in charge of that pool kind of determines who's going to get what kind of pricing and what availability there is.
Got it.
So you're losing availability from the manufacturing side, and then you lose it again on the distribution side.
Man, you get double-ended sword on that.